mash up the place, turn up the bass and make them all have fun. How we ablaze the fire, make it fun them. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make some sound, boy run. And we will end your week just like a Sunday. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make them all have fun. Skrillex ablaze the fire, make it fun them. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make some sound, boy run. And we will end your week with this, mash up the place.
Hey guys, this is the Sultan cousins, and we're back from the dead. You guys thought we were dead. We were, but we're back now.
Yeah.
And we have something
all zombified and shit.
Yeah, that
Totally.
too. But yeah, the reason why we're back is we got this really cool thing. The Square E Hookah head. Whatever. That good? Yeah. Alright. So, we've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube about these, and there's actually not that much information on them. A few of the videos that I watched really kind of inspired me to actually get this and check it out, because the original ones that looked like a little cannabis grinder and like the Fantasia ones, those ones were just awful. You barely got any smoke off of them. It was old vaping technology. But now with the new vaping technology where you can get like massive freaking clouds of smoke without it killing you like that, that's basically what inspired me to check this out, because I love hookah, and honestly I can get a huge cloud off of my mod bigger than I can off a traditional hookah.
Yep.
So basically in this video we're kind of going to compare
And contrast.
Why not? Alright. We're going to compare this, the mod head, E-head, whatever,
yeah.
on a mod hookah, because, you know, mod, to a regular hookah with a vortex bowl to mod. And in the mods, we have the exact same flavor that we have in here, which is Jungle Juice by
Some bullshit thing.
Here it is, right here.
It's not going to focus. It's okay. Just it's fine.
Oh, yeah, let me see.
Anyway, it's not a very good...
Imperial hookah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh, why not? It's not a good flavor, but no smoke shops around here or vape shops are open at this time, and I just got the head thing now. Anyway, so can it replace your hookah? Kind of.
Maybe, yeah, depending on what you're into.
It definitely, it makes clouds. So this black hose has the square E head on it.
This green hose has just the regular.
And then obviously
This is the mod pen.
There's two mod pins, but obviously you can tell the mod pin from the hookahs.
This mod is a Atlantis, or an Aspire Atlantis with a Aspire carbon fiber sub-ohm.
And then mine is it's a Kanger Tech, the Sub-Tank Mini with the Tesla mod.
Well, my thoughts on this mod is it's clean. It gives really good hits. I mean, I'm like, this is my first time.
It gives good head.
Well, it is a square E hookah head.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like how they call it a head.
Yeah,
in the manual and everything, they call it a hookah head. It's a fucking bowl.
Well,
yeah.
Not really. It's not a bowl. It's shaped like one, but it's not. Because it's not a bowl.
Yeah, true.
It's like it's a container basically.
A container.
It's a tank. It's a tank.
It's an atomizer and a tank.
Well,
tank.
But listen.
Not a container.
No. Hear me out.
Let me smoke.
Hear me out. The reason why I called it a container is because it contains the liquid. It has
It's a tank for holding the liquid.
But look at this mod.
Yeah.
Does it have two? It goes this, and that's it. But this,
That's for aesthetics.
I know, but still, it's
Then it's
cool
just
looking.
a tank.
Oh, whatever.
Calm your tits, young lady.
Anyway, what I like about it is the flavor is definitely there. It's not the same flavor that I get out of my mod. My mod definitely has more flavor, but I mean it's a hookah. And it definitely has the flavor. And it definitely makes big clouds, which I enjoy.
And it's easier to do tricks with.
Sure. What I don't like is you don't get a hookah buzz, but I mean that's because there's like no nicotine in it.
No nicotine.
And also the airflow is a little bit restrictive. We put this originally on a
Standard hookah.
on a net Namor hookah, and it was almost unusable.
Yep.
Then we put it on this mod hookah, and it works fine.
Another thing is, it drains juice like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It eats it like it's candy.
Like, we were smoking it for about 15, 20 minutes
Not
maybe,
even that.
and we filled it up all the way. And then 15, 20 minutes in, it was completely empty.
Granted, we were chucking.
Yeah,
we were taking some massive hits, but
Yeah.
still, I mean,
We were checking it out.
We were trying to get the feel for it.
it is a hookah, and instead of having to go that far, it has to go through everything. So I mean,
And yet the flavor is still there.
yeah,
That
it's,
is surprising to me.
I like how you can change the voltage on it. Like it's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
electric. It's all electric.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
completely forgot. So it has a counter on it, and it tells you how long your draw is.
The higher the voltage, the less time.
Yes. It maxes out at about 10 seconds.
And that's at 5.5 voltage. 5 volts.
Is it at 5 volts?
No, it's at
No, it's at
4.6.
4.6. So the liquid that we have works the best at 4.6, and it times out at about 10 seconds. You get a decent cloud for the 10 seconds, so I mean that's not a huge problem, but it would be cool if it could take a longer hit.
Yeah.
Let me get the real hookah real quick. I vaped out right now.
Oh, my bad.
Tizzy, come on.
Sorry, sorry.
I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, to me, it pretty much tastes like it feels and tastes like I'm vaping. Honestly, it feels like a mod, except it's colder.
Mm-hmm.
Just taking the first drag out of the hookah again was nice because I love hookah, but this isn't bad.
Also, the square, it's weird. It's heavy and not heavy compared to a regular shisha. Okay, it's heavier in the sense that the smoke is denser, but it's lighter in the sense that you can draw more. The hookah the actual shisha is denser in the fact that you can draw. I totally just spaced out.
Well,
Overall, basically what he's trying to say is it's easier to hit than a normal hookah, and it's a lot more fun in my opinion.
well, to a point, it's just like modding basically. You take your draw and you just breathe out. There's no sting. There's no nothing. It's just like inhaling.
Yeah, it's
normally.
like a cigarette without the burn.
Yeah.
I would say it's not at all like a cigarette.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
and to simplify it a little bit more.
the closest thing that a mod vape is a hookah.
Honestly,
That is true. That is true.
And they're completely different.
That is true. But this one has no nicotine in it, but I'm pretty sure that you can get it with nicotine.
As long as you mix it with the zero nicotine.
yeah,
Yeah.
it said in the instructions to use 0%, and if you're not using 0%, to dilute, like to mix your nicotine liquid with the regular liquid. And also, one thing that I forgot to mention that is probably very important, the juice that we're using is 100% VG, and VG juice is thicker, and a lot of, I guess, cheaper mods have problems vaping it well, and this one is vaping it no problem.
Yeah, it's like it loves it. Honestly,
Well,
in my opinion.
yeah,
That's what I get. From
yeah.
it. You know, But my thought is I just love it. You know, this is my first time smoking it, and I'm already in love. So I'm already in awe for it.
Go ahead.
Also, the problem with hookahs, as what just happened, they sometimes burn. With this, there's no burning, no nothing. It's clean. There's no risk involved at all unless you drop it.
And if you drop a real bowl, you're probably gonna break it too.
Yeah.
And you're probably gonna break this one too. What is it? Is it plastic or glass or what?
Pyrex.
Pyrex?
Yeah, the
tank itself is Pyrex.
The tank itself is Pyrex, and then the outsides of it are plastic. It doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't feel like it's like cheapy plastic at all. It's very well made, but it's still plastic. That's not that big of a problem though.
No, it's really not. And I'm pretty sure it's like it'll probably last a lot longer than a normal regular bowl, wouldn't it?
Not really.
Charge wise, yes, but liquid wise, no.
Well, the whole longevity of it, no, because this has electronic components and a battery and all kinds of stuff that are going to deteriorate and stop working over time. Whereas the bowl, if the bowl gets clogged up, you just clean it and you're golden. So the bowl will definitely last longer, but this one,
It's a lot simpler.
it's a lot simpler. On the fly, if you have the liquid in it and it's charged, you can smoke. The hookah, you need to have tobacco that's good, and you need to, make the coals, and you need to rotate the coals and ash the coals and do all that. This, you don't have to do that at all.
Basically, all you gotta do is just sit back and relax. And it's pretty.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Also, good thing about vape liquid and vapes altogether, they're sweeter. The smoke that comes into your mouth is sweeter than what would be coming out of a hookah, which to me is awesome. I love sweet smoke. It's just my thing. This kid, not really, not so much.
Not so much, but when it's hookah smoke that's extremely sweet, it kind of burns your lungs a little bit. With this, when the smoke is really sweet, it doesn't really, to me at least, it doesn't really affect my lungs at all. So if it's an e-liquid, or whatever you want to call it, I can handle it being super sweet, and I actually enjoy it, which is weird because I usually don't like super sweet flavors. But if it's a hookah, I want a bold flavor instead of a super sweet flavor.
It's going good. Also, I would suggest getting a Tower and Mod hookah because it just looks awesome.
Yeah.
It matches.
Completely.
Yeah, we'll do some close-up shots of it all in a little bit. But I guess now better than never. I don't even really have to show it, but it comes with, in the box, it comes with the charger, the bowl, of course, 2 tanks, a little bit of sample flavor by Square, and 2 grommets. It comes with a regular mod style grommet, and it comes with an Egyptian style grommet. I don't know why you would really need the Egyptian style grommet because it fits on an Egyptian hookah without it. So
Yeah.
but I mean I guess there might be a hookah that it requires that. The charger is 12 volts in case anyone cares, so I assume that it would charge pretty fast because of that.
Now, okay. My question for you, Emerald, is compared to like the coils on this. Does this take coils, or does it require coils, or what?
It does, but this is more of a cartomizer style. So you can't go and rebuild the coils. You have to actually. It would be like on yours. You can replace the coil and cotton. It's like one piece, but you can't open it up and rebuild the coils and all that like you can.
Well,
with this
you
one.
can, but
You probably
won't want to.
You probably can. It's on the Aspired Lannis. It's probably exactly like that. You could probably open it up and build another coil and do that. The only problem is I don't know if this can handle a different ohmage. I think it's only designed to work at its specific ohmage it's at.
Right.
Unfortunately, I don't know what that is. I'll have to figure that out. But I assume I really don't think it's a sub ohm. I think it's probably maybe like 1.5 ohms. I might be completely wrong, but I don't know. That's what it feels like to me, at least.
I actually like the flavor. You know, the flavor is jungle juice.
From what was it?
We already went through that.
Imperially.
Yeah,
Imperial
but
Hookah.
it's just
It's just cheap. That's all I'm gonna go with.
It's cheap, but it works.
Let's see. This one was like what, $7?
It was $7.99
plus tax.
plus tax. You guys are gonna laugh and you're gonna talk shit in the comments. We got it from Circle K. No shop was open. It's Thursday night and there's no shop.
Thursday morning.
Well, actually, it's Friday morning now, but
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
it's
Yeah, it is Friday.
anyway, no shop. There's like, I wouldn't say millions, but there's a lot of vape shops out here in Phoenix, and none of them were open. There's a lot of smoke shops, and none of them were open either. So we couldn't really get a reputable.
A decent one.
Yeah.
So you had to make do.
This
with
one
what
isn't
you
bad though. Honestly, I kind of like it. It's good, and it's cool that it's 100% VG, but a better liquid would probably work a little bit better.
had. Yeah, it's just basically what you want basically.
Yeah.
It's whatever
You
whatever you're into.
You won't be limited to
What we have
yeah,
to. What we're limited to.
unless you're wanting to do this in like 3 o'clock in the morning.
But it's
Yeah.
chucking very well with VG, and VG juice is very thick. So that's a plus. That means if it works with VG juice, it's going to work with any juice that you throw in it.
Yep. Also, it's kind of a pain in the ass, but the entire head is like 4 pieces.
Yeah.
As opposed to a regular mod, which is only like 2 or 3. What? Yeah. So. Anyway, yeah.
We'll go over it later, but I mean the other videos that are on YouTube show it being taken apart and all that, so I don't really think we need to show it.
Yeah, it's not-
Basically, the top part of it, which lights up, which you can probably see. Anyway, the top part of it screws off, and then underneath that there's the tank, and the tank, it's like maybe like magnet or something, and you pull that off, and then you open the tank and fill it with juice. And then you screw that in to the bottom or the base, whatever, and it's ready to go. On the top, there are 2 buttons, a plus and minus, and you can use that to adjust the voltage. And I think it goes up to 6 volts. I think. Yeah, it goes up to 6 volts, and then the lowest it goes, I think, is like 3.2, which would make sense because that's like the lowest you can use.
Vape with.
Yeah, 3.2 is the lowest, and 6 is the highest. In our case, it's working very well at like 4.6.
Which is like right in the middle.
Yeah.
Yep. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. It's perfect for us at least.
Well, it wouldn't be too hot or cold. It would just be like
A little bit like harsher.
yeah. Okay. Well,
So the big question that everyone's probably wondering, would this replace a normal hookah? Like, would this bowl replace the old style bowl?
if it goes down in cost, most definitely.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
How much was the bowl itself?
this runs about $100 plus shipping because I don't think you can really find it locally yet. I don't know about that, but this one's about $100. There's another one. I don't remember the brand, and it was a lot more. It was about $200, and I looked at the reviews of that, and it was just about the same as this. It's adjustable voltage, same battery, same everything. So I think this one is more cost effective compared to the other one, but $100 is still pretty steep for a bowl.
Yep. But it's not only a bowl, it's a mod in itself. It is everything that a mod is in a different package. It's definitely cleaner and definitely with the way like America and the world, everybody socially is going, they're leaning more towards vapes and less tobacco product based things. So this would definitely be replacing a regular style hookah.
I mean,
somewhere in the next 10 years, definitely.
Yeah, 10, 15 years.
At least in reputable like hookah bars.
In my opinion, I'd rather smoke a mod or a hookah with zero tobacco with zero nicotine than I would a regular cigarette. And I'm pretty sure that goes for almost everybody.
yeah, that's a
But
normal
because like
thing,
it's
but-
not gonna like kill you off in so many years. It's gonna
Well,
it's simpler.
Can
It's
you
a lot-
put the wind cover on it?
Yeah.
It's I think in my opinion I think it's safer honestly.
Well, okay, let's not really get into that yet.
Okay.
But well, what are your thoughts, Emerald?
Well, for me, as a device replacing smoking tobacco, this definitely works. I have no problem smoking out of this, and I'm sure that I'll like smoke out of it a lot and be not addicted to it, but basically this would probably be my go-to thing. But I really like hookah. I really like smoking tobacco. I like everything about it. I like making the coals. It's tradition.
yeah, I agree.
But this works, and smoking tobacco probably isn't very good for you, even though through the hookah you're not getting any heat which damages your lungs, you're not getting any nicotine or tar or anything. So it's definitely a lot safer than smoking a cigarette, but smoking tobacco in itself is probably bad for you, and smoking the liquid really isn't bad for you, so...
On the contrary, smoking anything is bad for you. Carcinogens, all that.
Well, yeah, smoking...
30 years from now, they could figure out that the VG juices cause cancer and the PG juices don't, or vice versa.
Well, they already figured out the PG juices aren't as good to smoke as the regular VG juices. There's a certain gas that the PG gives off when it's at a certain temperature.
Right.
But smoking itself is dangerous, and this is a lot safer than smoking tobacco. And honestly, I like it, and I'm pretty sure, like I said, it's going to be my go-to thing when I don't feel like setting up, my whole hookah and all that. Although, my mod was kind of my go-to thing for that, because sometimes I just want to smoke a couple puffs here and there.
Well, that could be on the go, and this could be at home.
That's true.
And plus, in my opinion, like with the mod, I think that if you're a person that wants to quit smoking,
Wait, you're talking about the mod head or the mod itself?
the mod itself.
Okay, no.
The mod itself. But the mod itself, if you're a person that's a smoker and you're trying to quit, I would think the mods would be the best bet, because all you gotta do is just basically get a liquid with juice with no nicotine and just start smoking on that.
Or with a low nicotine.
Just basically wean yourself off of it.
Slowly, or however you want to do
That's
it.
what I'm doing.
I mean, as Rip Tripper says, smoking is dead, and this is the future, and the future's now, or something like that. And this basically is the future, because it's not using tobacco, and it's producing clouds, and it fits. I could definitely use it.
This ain't the 1950s no more.
Yeah,
Although-
it's 2015s.
Smoking was the shit back then, and now I
Yeah.
guess modding is the shit, because everyone mods now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
for
we're just going up with the times.
yeah, for you, Jacob, what do you think? Would this replace, would you buy one of these and smoke it? More so than regular hookah?
Definitely.
Definitely.
Because I am
would.
extremely lazy. I'm going to be honest. I have not been smoking my hookah
Since
like
you got
at
mod.
all for like the last 2-3 months.
I can
I've been
attest to
too
that.
busy, too lazy, you name it. I've been too whatever to smoke it. This is definitely easier than lighting coals, mixing shisha, cutting it up if need be, trying to scavenge for foil, whatever. It's definitely easier. I have a mod, I have juice. It's a good replacement.
And you can
for me.
get decent juice at Circle K. So,
Exactly.
You can get decent juices at Circle K.
So, for you, instead of your complex, redundant idea,
I'm sorry.
would this, for you, you smoke hookah with me a lot.
Yeah,
Would this replace the tobacco and all that? Which do you prefer?
I would.
yeah,
me
me too.
personally, I prefer the mod. The mod itself is easier. I'm also lazy. I don't like. I'm not gonna lie. Shit, I got a whole shitload of chores I gotta do. I haven't done them. I'm lazy.
Well, for me, laziness for the hookah is not changing out the water and stuff, but this is super, super easy, and I highly doubt that it's going to even make the water that dirty because, well, I mean, some of the glycerin's going to break down in the water, but it's not going to be anywhere near what the tobacco does to the water.
Right.
Yeah, it's cleaner.
If you don't have a basically, what are they called? The bubbly things?
Oh, the percolator?
Yeah, if you don't have a percolator, you're gonna get tobacco in your water, and that's just gonna be a whole mess if you don't change it in like a week. There's gonna be mold growing in there.
It can get you sick.
It's gonna get real nasty real quick.
Oh yeah, and if you don't clean it up the next time you smoke it, you're probably gonna go to the hospital.
You're gonna know.
Yeah, you're gonna know.
But I would rather smoke a mod than I would tobacco or a hookah because it's quick, simple, and to the point. Short, sweet, and simple.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally. Well, I guess with that, we always rate our stuff if you watch our videos or if you watch our videos after you watch this, I don't know. But we always rate our stuff, and honestly, for what it is, I'm going to give it a 10. I honestly, when I got it, I didn't think it was going to work. I thought I was going to get like shitty smoke, and it wasn't going to be the hookah experience.
I thought it was going to be another one of those flip bowls, you know, like the ones that come up and like make a hook and then the coals are sitting under it.
Oh, let me get one of those. That thing's a piece of shit, by the way.
We got 2 of them.
Yeah. So you give it what?
I didn't even say it, but I give it a 10. It really, really went past my expectations. This is the flip bowl, by the way, and how this works is, so you put your coals inside here, and then inside the top you put your tobacco, and then you put this like cover thing on it, and you put it over, and supposedly this is supposed to be a colder smoke, and you're supposed to get more flavor and all kinds of stuff. Looks cool, but it doesn't work worth shit. And that is kind of what I thought that would be. I thought it wasn't really going to work at all, but it worked very well, so I'm impressed. It exceeded my expectations.
My rating on this? I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you already started.
Well,
I want to hear your rating.
my rating, from me just smoking on it, really? Okay. On a serious note, my rate for this mod is a 10 because I've just started smoking it and this is my first time even me knowing about it. And since I've just found out about it and started smoking it, I'm giving it a 10 because I was not expecting it. It's like a slap to the face.
Yeah, it kind of. That's a good analogy. That's a very good analogy. What's yours? Kind of make it quick because we're running out of battery.
10.
10
overall.
What's your thoughts?
It's futuristic, awesome, amazing. It's like a mod in a hookah.
Put together.
Literally, but it's like a mod in a hookah form. I love it.
Agreed. With that, we're the Sultan Cousins. Thank you for watching our video. Hopefully this was a little bit informative. I don't know if we gave all the information that I would be looking for, but there was like basically no videos on this, so I hope that this helps clear up some of the questions and the concerns about it. Works very well, and if you buy it, you're definitely not going to be upset. So with that being said, enjoy your hookah, enjoy your smoke, whatever.
Enjoy your mod.
Be sure to like this video if you like it. Subscribe
and comment below.
below.
With any questions, comments, or anything you got.
And anything you got.
Just even if negative comments, we don't even care.
Yeah, just whatever, let us know.
Yeah.
Enjoy your hookah.
Bye.